Aloha everyone, and thank you for watching Maui Alert News this evening. We appreciate you being here live in the Maui Alert News Center. First, we begin with some breaking news. This is coming out of the Kihei area, where we have now confirmed that there is a power outage in the Kihei area. We believe this is in the central part of Kihei and not sure exactly how far it extends. We know that MECO has confirmed this. The Maui Electric Company has now confirmed that there is in fact a power outage, but is not giving us a lot of details beyond that. So we don't know whether this is a line, a transformer, something larger. MECO just hasn't given us any further information yet, but we are promised that more details will come as soon as they're available. And of course, as soon as we have more information, we will naturally bring that to you. Now, as far as Lane goes, everybody knows that Hurricane Lane, then Tropical Lane, and now no Lane at all has had all of its warnings and watches canceled, and throughout the day we saw mostly moderate rain to light rain throughout the area. However, that doesn't mean that some people aren't still dealing with Lane's aftermath, and that's why we take you to the Hana Highway.
The signs say Twin Falls, but today the landscape says Twin Torrents. The water started raging here yesterday at this Hana Highway visitor destination. Lane's rains hit this spot hard, something captured on home video.
Oh, there's a tree, Ramona! Oh, there's more stuff coming down.
Idaho Herald says it's not just trees that came tumbling down the river. All kinds of other debris came too.
If you look behind me, all of this background was under water. We've had so much water that is carried down piping, bridges, people's electrical, people's water systems. So we're just trying to get that out of the stream base before we let people in.
As for today, the water continues to roar. Visitors are not allowed into the park, but sunshine is welcome.
What I'm hoping for now is that we have a couple days of sunshine so that we can do some preventative measures here at Twin Falls so that we can let the public come in and enjoy the place again.
I think we're all praying for a few sunny days, but I'm confident, this being Maui and all, they're not far away for sure, as Lane continues to clear out of the area. And even that lady there was very happy to admit and glad to say that you know, things could have been a lot worse for them there, and we are very fortunate that the brunt of Lane really bypassed the island as close as it came. Certainly did escape a lot of weather there. She does want to remind people that, of course, the park is closed. She had no idea when Twin Falls would reopen. They're hoping tomorrow, but that's not necessarily a certainty at all. So better to check ahead, because they're absolutely not allowing visitors to hike through the area due to safety concerns while the park is closed. Now, speaking of safety concerns, off to Haiku area, where a road has been washed out. With it, a water line was taken, and now some people are said to be cut off because of a gaping hole in the road. We take you to some dramatic video and a story about this situation there in the Haiku area.
What was a road near Haiku is now a disaster area. A gaping hole has opened up and swallowed an entire section of the street on Pu'u Way. Torrents of water rushed in, and so did emotion.
Panic because it was flash flooding very close to the footings of my house, and the stream looked like it was running about 100 miles an hour.
Carrie Brady called 911 to report the fissure.
Right after dark, I was hearing a really strange noise, sounded like thunder. So I went up on my lanai and was standing and listening and realized it wasn't thunder. My son came down and he used a spotlight on the cul-de-sac, and we saw that the whole street had caved in from one side to the other. And there was literally a waterfall pouring into it.
Carrie says that the stream ran through the first floor of that house, and residents in the area went without water while crews scrambled to repair the water line that washed away with the road. So when will things be back to normal? Carrie says county workers told her it could be a while.
They laughed and said it'll be a long, long time.
Well, they do have their hands full, so I'm sure those county workers get a little bit of a pass in terms of getting this thing back together again. Cindy was concerned about some people that live on the opposite side of that road, that hole that you saw there up on the hill. She says that those people can't get out of their house and isn't sure what they will do. No word on what the county's response will be to that. I'm sure it's unlikely the county will just let them stay there if they need to get out. Most likely they will take some sort of precaution, some sort of remedy to help them get out of there if they need to. So beyond that, we should give you a look at the latest in the weather. Take a look here. This is that map that I was telling you about. This is the latest radar sweep. That's about an hour ago. The light blue that you're looking at over most of the island is just a trace of rain that's fallen in the past hour. The dark blue and the darkest blue shows about a tenth of an inch of rain in some areas. So up to a quarter inch, I should say, is the darkest of the blue that you're seeing there. So it is still raining, but not necessarily in those amounts that we had seen yesterday and the amounts, frankly, that give us the greatest alarm. So barring anything unexpected, it looks like we are on the trend to drying out here on the island of Maui, and a lot of people will be relieved at that, no doubt about it. Certainly, we are still thinking about those people in the Lahaina area that have lost their homes and had building and property damage due to that big fire there yesterday. So that's it for now, everybody. Please make sure to watch Maui Alert for breaking news, information, details, anything related to the storm. We will have it for you, and as always, your video daily news brought to you right here by Maui Alert.